son and I came out hiking and we found this milk just after work. Look at the apparency on that. That is awesome. Really neat one. So that's 17 milks in 3 days. Pretty nutty. What a great week so far. It's a beautiful wintry spring day. I'm going to visit my friend and his greenhouse, and then afterward we're going to get out herping and looking for milk snakes. It's supposed to be pretty cold. There's been a cold front coming through, so not sure what to expect, but hoping we can pop off a milk or two. So like 2 minutes out of the car, flip this rock, big adult milk snake, out here with Zach. Insane. I'm still in shock. Closer look at this guy. Incredible. Man, it looks like a pyro, but it is indeed a milk. Zach releasing this guy back down into this hole. Perfect rock for him. I haven't seen anything since that milk a couple hours ago, but we just flipped a little baby gopher. Oh, Jake finally got a milk. Going down to southern Utah, man, getting into the sunshine, a little bit warmer down there this weekend, try to get out and find some animals. So super excited, and I'll document whatever I find. All right, I finally got boots on the ground. I'm actually breaking in some new hiking shoes. This big fence lizard is just sitting here, unfazed by my presence. Beautiful habitat. Lots of this ruggedy granite stuff. Wow, this place is amazing.
In my mind's eye, I just like envision one coming out of this jumble, hanging out in the wash.
Absolutely, man. We're hiking this wash and I just spotted this lutosis in situ. Pretty cool little perch. He wasn't even rattling. I just spotted his scales walking down off this ledge. Pretty cool. First snake of my trip. We just cruised this loot. Nicer than the last one. It's a pretty one.
Absolutely.
This is a huge wolf spider, dude. Freaky, man. Whew. My wife would not be stoked on this right now. New day, checking out some stuff with my buddy Miles. I'm not sure I've ever seen this, but these are like almost perfectly, relatively spherical rocks, little pebbles. And they're just congregated here on this ridge. Kind of cool. Pancakes, man. Pancakes. All right, just sniped this horned lizard. It's a big one, perched on this rock. We were just talking about these guys. It's a nice, dude, that's a big one. Well, surprisingly, this guy just has not moved. And super cooperative. So he did end up moving and we grabbed him just to get a couple more shots, but look at the colors and pattern on that guy. Awesome lizards. Moments after we found the adult, Miles almost stepped on this little guy and we were able to catch him much lighter. Such cool lizards, man. They've been seemingly in decline over the last few years, so it's nice to see a nice little zone for them. Just hiked another horned lizard. This one's another adult, a little skinny.
You want to grab him?
Sure. Get a quick look at him and then we'll release him. Nice.
Kind of looks a lot like that first big one.
There's a big whiptail here. They're so fast. Really fidgety, just catching ants every few centimeters. Just sniped this whip on the side of the road, man. That's a pretty big whip snake, Miles.
Yeah.
Well, this is actually our first snake of the day. Nice to up the species count. Whip snake that was just hanging out here on the road.
Almost yellowish coloration down to the salmon and pink color. There he goes. So fast.
Just found this canyon tree frog in this creek. This is one of the most pale canyon tree frogs I've ever seen here in Utah. So here's this canyon tree frog, and Miles pointed out all these eggs down there. Pretty sweet little zone. So that whole time we were just chilling right there, and I said there's probably more, and sure enough, look at this guy. He's just kicking it in the open sun. Just thinks he's invisible. Jabba the Hutt. It's actually a pretty big one. This one seriously looks golden in the sun. Crazy. All right, there's a big collared lizard on this rock. I'm gonna see if I can get a little closer. Miles got his hands on it. We're able to get a closer look at this. Look at the orange and black on that dorsal pattern. Amazing. There's a whip snake that was getting a drink when I walked up on it. Haven't touched him, just seeing what he does. He's periscoping us, checking us out, seeing what we're up to. He was reaching down, grabbing some water when I walked up on him. It's actually kind of a cool one. Yeah, the ones in this area are pretty nice. A lot of black on that neck, man. That's a little darker than usual. This is a pretty little gopher snake, man. That's angry. Little Utah banded gecko. Well, we just cruised a Pyros phase longnose, meaning it has no red on it, or very little red. It's basically black and white. It's awesome. I love that little appearance, you know, his neck right there, little key step. So cool. All right, we just cruised Miles's lifer glossy, and it's pretty big. It's a beefer. They've got the prettiest smooth white belly. There's no mystery why they call them glossy snakes. Just so smooth. We just cruised this long nose. More typical looking. This one's got red on it, like they usually do. It's getting late and we're gonna wrap up soon. Got a big day ahead of me tomorrow. It is a gorgeous morning here in Utah. Super excited to be out herping. Conditions are good, really sunny. Maybe would like a little more cloud cover, but I'll take it. It's mid 60s and climbing, and this habitat is just awesome. Dude. I just rolled up on this
30 seconds ago. 30 seconds ago.
Look at that thing,
gosh.
man.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the chaining on it, dude.
Look at those embarrassies.
Dude, wow, I was starting to wonder.
Oh, look at that
My-
screamer.
That's insane, dude. Look at the
Oh my
pattern on
gosh.
that thing.
Dude, look at the diamonds. Look at that thing.
What the heck? Wow. Incredible pattern on this guy with those chains. Wow. Whole body look. So cool, man. Great find. There's a Great Basin rattlesnake just sitting in ambush, hanging out under this rock ledge, waiting for a rodent to stop by. This is legitimately one of the best cheeseburgers I've ever had. I almost stepped into this big loot, big dusty guy. I just flipped a monster night snake. Definitely has a big meal in it. Probably another snake. We just caught these big old fence lizards. This is the male here. And that is the female. A little pair. Well, a big pair.
Yep.
Really fun getting out with Miles and Nate. Looking forward to the next adventure, man. So I'm about to get out with Brandon and Sean Vaught, and we're gonna look for mountain king snakes.
Yeah, he is.
Nice. All right, first one of the day.
Yeah.
Nice. Wow.
That is the same male though. Look at the eyebrow. He had the one eyebrow.
That's right. What do you got here, Brando?
Got a pyro.
Big adult. You think it's a male, you said?
Yeah, long tail.
Yeah. Pretty high black.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Number 2. We needed number 2 to get the juices flowing.
Yeah.
Number 2 to get closer to 13.
I told Brandon to flip that, and then there's a female right under it. Oh my goodness. I should have been filming that, dude. That was nutty. This is the female. A lot more orange than that male. They're both huge. I just came across this pyro in situ. Wow. It's been a minute, so I'm stoked. Perfectly in situ, hasn't moved since I've seen it. Awesome. Closer look at this guy, number 4 for the day. All right, we got number 5 for the day. Buzzer beater by Brandon.
Sure.
Well, first snake of the day, deja vu. It's a dusty gopher. It's literally 100 degrees outside. Nice. Oh, we just cruised to Pyro. Oh man, there it is. There it is. Wow, and I had to straddle it. It was kind of just popped up out of nowhere. Wow, man. We did it. We had to kind of adjust our plans due to conditions, and it paid off. Worked out.